The Nigerian government, under President Bola Tinubu, has recently shut down the operations of the International NGO Safety Organization, INSO, a prominent nonprofit that provides safety support for humanitarian workers in conflict zones. This decisive action comes amid an escalating fallout from controversial allegations that U.S. government agency USAID may have indirectly funneled resources to Boko Haram, one of the most deadly terrorist groups in Africa. Though the accusations remain unproven, the political ripple effects have been swift and intense, leading to increased scrutiny of foreign NGOs operating in Nigeria. INSO, which had been operating in Nigeria's volatile northeastern region, played a vital role in supporting other NGOs with security briefings, conflict analysis, and safety training. The region has long been plagued by insurgency, with Boko Haram and its offshoots waging a relentless war that has displaced millions and killed thousands. INSO's presence offered an important layer of safety for both local and international humanitarian workers. However, even before its suspension in Nigeria, INSO had begun scaling back in-person training services in other countries, hinting at internal restructuring or broader operational challenges. The immediate trigger for the suspension seems to be connected to statements made by U.S. Congressman Scott Perry, who claimed that USAID funds were being used to support terrorist activities, including those of Boko Haram. While these remarks were not backed by concrete evidence, they fueled a storm of concern in Nigeria. The Nigerian Senate quickly reacted, summoning intelligence and security chiefs to address the implications of such a serious allegation. President Tinubu and Senate President Godswill Akpabio also held closed-door meetings to assess the potential risks and determine Nigeria's course of action. In response, the U.S. government has strongly denied any ties between its aid programs and terrorist financing. U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria Richard Mills reiterated that there is no evidence to support claims of USAID funding reaching Boko Haram or any affiliated group. He emphasized the long-standing cooperation between the U.S. and Nigeria in combating terrorism and supporting development in vulnerable regions. Nevertheless, Nigeria is not taking chances. The government's decision to shut down INSO reflects a growing sentiment of caution, possibly even distrust, towards some foreign organizations operating in sensitive areas. It also highlights a broader shift toward asserting more national control over humanitarian and security-related affairs. This comes at a time when Nigeria is heavily reliant on international assistance for health, education, and counterinsurgency support. The U.S., for instance, had planned a $600 million health aid package for 2025 before this controversy, threw such funding into uncertainty. The shutdown of INSO signals a tightening of the operational space for international NGOs in Nigeria. As investigations continue into the funding allegations, the future of foreign aid partnerships remains uncertain. While INSO has not been directly implicated in any wrongdoing, its suspension serves as a cautionary move by the Nigerian government amid growing concerns about the transparency and accountability of aid organizations working in conflict zones. The incident underscores the fragile balance between national security and humanitarian collaboration.